I didn't know where we were going, yet leaving wasn't like saying goodbye, because I had a realization that we'd be separated for only a short time. True, I had a feeling of regret for what I might have done but hadn't. Yet I felt happy remembering the little that I had accomplished. If only Margie would understand. If only...
You're thinking she won't understand?
Yeah.
You'd like to go down to Grand Central Station and see Margie?
Oh, you know where she works?
Yes. And that you used to ride into the city with her some mornings. And you'd see her to ticket window 4, where she is right now.
Well, say, you know a lot about Margie.
Yes, indeed. Quite a lot.
Oh.
You seem to forget I've been around with you on 24-hour duty.
Well, then you know how much I really love her.
Yes. And it's true love, Jerry, because you respect her.
You know, it's very strange. I should be sad because we were going to be married next month. And yet...
And yet, now you're happy. But that's only because you know your love for her is unchanged, but different.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's why I'm so happy now.
Well, here we are. Oh, this is quite a busy place.
Everyone's in a hurry.
Hey, what you read? What you read? Get your afternoon paper, first edition.
Please, Lord, let me sew him fast this afternoon. I want to go home and see if Ma's feeling better.
Did you hear what he said?
Yes, Jerry. Little prayer.
Well, I never knew people prayed like that.
Well, you did it yourself sometimes, Jerry.
I did.
Sure. Nearly everybody does it at times.
Hmm.
Just listen over there.
Oh, you mean the red cat?
Yes.
What I'm getting at is this, Lord. Lord, I don't know what people put in their bags that make them so heavy, and I ain't going to say anything to anybody about it but you, Lord, but, Lord, please give me a little patience with this lady who got me toting these things back and forth on account of she can't make up her mind where she's going. And, Lord, I hope you don't mind if I ask you to send her a little inspiration about a good tip, because I've been wasting a powerful lot of time with that lady, what I'm getting at is, and I'm just a poor working man with it.
Well, that's a practical prayer.
Yes, but sincerity is what counts most with God.
Well, I can see now what Mother meant when she wouldn't come into the city.
It must be confusing with everyone rushing and racing around you.
Well, I guess I was just as bad as anyone. It all seems so unnecessary now.
Oh, some of it's necessary. You see that couple over there?
Rushing to the train gate?
Yes. They were just married.
Hey, going, hurry, we'll miss the train.
Yes, Joe, I'm coming. Dear God, help us make this a real marriage. Bless us and help us.
She's praying, too.
Certainly, Jerry. A great many people often say quiet little prayers like that all day long.
Well, when I was alive, I never heard anyone talk about it.
Maybe not. But that's a part of all the wonderful goodness in the world.
Then that explains a lot of the kindness that I never understood. I don't know why we delayed, but instead of going over to Margie at the window, the angel walked through the crowds around the station. Without question, I followed obediently behind her. It was interesting to watch the reactions of different people to the little things around them, but I was getting impatient.
Don't be impatient, Jerry.
Well, I don't see much purpose in wandering around here when we came down to see Margie.
Oh, but there is. You'll find out. Besides, doesn't this chance to see people help you?
Help me? How?
To see the life you led in a new way?
Oh, is this a kind of judgment of myself?
Yes, you can call it that.
Oh, yeah. I understand.
Then we're ready to see Margie.
We came into the ticket booth where she was working. The angel and I perched on the ledger in which she kept accounts. We watched her selling tickets and making change. Now I knew with a wonderful certainty why I loved her. There was a charm in her whole manner, a goodness and beauty in her face.
She is beautiful, Jerry.
Well, I wish she could have heard that. It's a real compliment.
She deserves it. But you know, she wasn't always as nice as that.
Well, I always thought that...
I had trouble with you, too, Jerry. Until you met her. You improved together.
She really helped me a lot, didn't she?
Yes, you needed her encouragement.
Thanks, Margie. I didn't realize how much being in love with you meant to me. I only wish I could tell you. I think she must have heard in some way what I was trying to say, because she smiled and brushed back her hair. For a moment, she seemed completely happy as she counted out the change.
80, 90, $1. Yes, sir, you'll have 10 minutes before the gates open.
White Plains.
One way?
Round trip. What do you think I'm trying to do, get lost?
That'll be $1.32. 35, 45, 50, $2. Thank you.
Don't thank me, lady. I'm only going because I have to.
Next,
Poughkeepsie, one way, please.
$2.15.
Oh, did they raise the prices? Why, the last time I went to Poughkeepsie...
Oh, please, madam, there are a number of people waiting. $2.15 includes the federal tax. Oh, Mr. Johnson, I'm so glad you came early. I have a special date tonight. I'll leave everything to you. I want to run. Oh, this lady's going to Poughkeepsie.
Hey, Angel, you know something?
What, Jerry?
I never realized before why Margie used to be tired. Some evenings when she'd want to stay home and I felt like going out, I'd get annoyed at her. Now I know what Mother meant when she said I needed patience and understanding if we were going to be happy together. But I love her. I love her even more now. I didn't think it'd be like this. That I'd go on loving her after I was dead.
Jerry, you'll be in love with her all eternity.
I'm glad of that. That's the way I want it. You know, I was afraid that after I was dead,
You'd be a ghost and haunt a house?
Yeah, something like that. I never thought it would be as real as this.
It's more real now than when you were alive.
Everything seems easy to understand now. If only...
You want to know what will happen when they get word about you at home.
Yeah, I'd like to be there. Maybe I could...
I know you'd like to help.
Well, isn't there anything we could do? If I could only talk to them, say how happy I am.
Oh, I don't think so. But we'll be there when Margie gets home.
And we were. When we walked up the path to our house, Mother was sitting on the front porch. She was rocking slowly in the old chair that was always hers. She had the open telegram lying in her lap. There were tears on her cheek that she dried quietly with the edge of her apron. Alice was sitting near her. Beside her, Billy was kneeling, holding her hand.
Mother, you remember when Dad died 2 years ago? You remember what Jerry said?
What was that, son?
He said he'd be the man of the house and that he'd take care of you.
Yes. Yes, I remember, and he did. He took care of all of us.
Well, that's what I wanted to say, Mom. Because now I'll take care of you. You know that.
Yes, son. I know you will.
Well, Mom, you said God wanted it to be this way. And he has his own wise plans.
Yes. Yes, I know it. It's only that
And Mother, I'll take care of you, too. I'll see that...
Mom, there's Margie.
Oh, Billy, don't say anything to her at first.
I'll go down and meet her. Hello, Margie.
Hello, Billy. Why so solemn and serious? You look like you had all the troubles of the world on your shoulders. You know, every day you're getting to look more like Jerry. And that's a big compliment.
Thank you, Margie.
Did Jerry get home yet?
No. But Mom is sitting out on the porch. Do you want to go up and sit with her for a while?
Mm-hmm. And you can keep me company, solemn face.
And that was the moment when the angel got the idea of breaking into this program. So we made it into the studio here and sat up on the microphone. But I guess no one around knows anything about it because the music continues undisturbed. But it was the angel's idea of telling Margie and Mom and Alice and Billy just what happened. And I guess anyone else who was tuned in could hear it too.
No, not everyone, Jerry. Only those who would be made happy by listening.
And will Margie be happy?
Yes, very happy.
I won't lose her?
No, Jerry, you won't lose her.
And when will she?
Die?
Yes.
That's not my department, Jerry. But when her time does come, it will be a gentle death.
Margie, when it comes, don't be afraid. It's not hard to die, really. And I'll be waiting for you. I'll be waiting till you come.
Jerry, it's time to go now.
All right. Good night, Mother and Margie and Alice, Billy. Good night.
Listening to a special half hour of soothing music. We hope you've been able to dream with us, to dream your own thoughts into a world of new hope.
This program came to you through the courtesy of Jerry's Angel.
Here again is your host, James A. Farley.
Wasn't it Benjamin Franklin who said, "A man cannot do a single good deed because every good deed we do is passed on from one person to another and continues to multiply itself among many people." All of us can look back in our lives and remember someone who helped us in difficulties. And it meant a renewal of our faith and hope, and a promise that when we've had an opportunity, we'd be generous and unselfish in helping others. Yes, we have the opportunity to help those in need. And among the greatest need in the world today is a renewal of charity and brotherhood and faith in God, a renewal of the practice of family prayer. With God, all things are possible. With God's help, our lives, our homes, our families, and the world can be kept in peace and happiness. But we must ask for that help. We must pray sincerely, humbly, not only by ourselves, but as a family. A prayerful home is a happy home, and a prayerful world is a peaceful world, because nations that pray together for peace will live together in peace, just as a family that prays together stays together. God bless you all, and good night.
Our grateful thanks to Joan Caulfield, Richard Widmark, and James A. Farley for their appearances, and to James B. Reuter and Mark Carney for writing our play. Original music was scored and conducted by Max Terr. This production of Family Theater Incorporated was directed by David Young. Brief portions were transcribed. The supporting cast included Sarah Selby, Ann Tobin, Mulla Powers, Ralph Moody, Michael Chapin, and Jimmy Scribner. Next week, our Family Theater play will be The Legacy, starring Rhonda Fleming. Your host will be Alan Mowbray. This series of the Family Theater broadcasts is made possible by the thousands of you who felt the need for this kind of program, and by the Mutual Broadcasting System, which has responded to this need. Be with us next week at the same time when Rhonda Fleming and Alan Mowbray will star on Family Theater. Your announcer, Merrill Ross. This is the Mutual Broadcasting System.